Landlords evicting tenants and rushing the market. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up, strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Buckle up, strap in, hold on to your hats and your glasses. So we blow the lid off the U.S. housing market. Why would we do that? You ask, well, of course I'm going to tell you, because everything hinges on the U.S. housing market. If we lose it, my friends, we will lose everything. It will, in fact, be the knockout blow to the U.S. economy. And the U.S. economy is already ultra compromised. We know this, but we're going to continue to heat map, monitor, and temperature check the U.S. real estate market because, well, first of all, it's the path to wealth, but second of all, can be the path to disaster. A quick break from the show to bring you today's video sponsor, Noble Gold. I would never suggest anybody do anything that I'm not doing or willing to do myself. I own gold and I believe you should as well. Let's hear why. The second largest and third largest bank runs in history happened last month. The government is taking steps to guarantee all deposits. That means more money printing. Thousands have approached Noble Gold Investments to secure their wealth with gold. Gold is the most stable asset outside of government control. Hurry and go to noblegoldinvestments.com to secure your wealth. Bag a free 5-ounce American the Beautiful coin if you qualify. Again, to Noble Gold for sponsoring today's video. Always be careful when investing. There's always going to be risk. Now, let's get back to today's video. And we're going to examine something today it's shocking. I'm going to show you property, and we're going to learn a little bit today and put boots on the ground on a property. One of the things that we really compromised is eviction bans. Eviction bans really compromised and helped build this euphoria in the bubble. And we had a lot of things. Throw the dart at the economic challenge map. We had a lot of things. Eviction bans, mortgage forbearance, all that stuff contributed to the already accelerating real estate bubble due to making realtors essential workers in a health crisis and dropping interest rates and creating FOMO and bidding wars. That alone was enough. But now we see that taking a bite out of the apple. What's about to happen in my anticipation is I'm hearing evictions are now spiking. We're hearing foreclosures are spiking. We're hearing defaults accelerating. We're hearing the things that said, no, this time is different. Those things won't happen. Well, they're happening. We've talked about this when we started reporting on all these stimulus measures targeted at the housing market. Kicking the can down the road would eventually, the dust would settle and there would be blowback and we would pay the piper. So here's what's going on now is a lot of landlords are now finally able to evict tenants. It's been long. It's been painstaking. I was talking to a colleague yesterday and they asked me about the housing market and what I thought. And I shared with them about, make sure it pencils out, stacks rental properties. If they pencil out, it doesn't matter when you buy, as long as the property pencils out. Well, I don't want to have tenants. Have you heard it's taken months to get these people out of your house if they decide they want to, years. I don't want a non-paying tenant. I said, well, that's where tenant placement comes in. You got to place strong tenants. So a lot of what the landlords were doing is they were price gouging, chasing the market, like we see what's happening in the sales market. The landlords were doing the same thing. They're like, wow, I can get a lot of money for my house right now, and they're jacking rents. And so they're now getting the ultimate rug pull. So one of the things we're going to see, I believe, this summer is and it might grab some mainstream headlines if they decide to report on it, or they're told to rather. Inventory is going to come in. It's already coming in. So today we're going to jump over to a property and take a quick peek at it because I want to blow holes through this thing for us so I can raise awareness and ring the bell and sound the alarm with your help. Please, if you're new, subscribe right away. Sound the alarm and let people know these are the waters we're swimming in now. Your rewards in life will be in direct proportion to your contribution. Please let people know it's not all fuzzy and rainbows and sunshine. There's some pitfalls out there. We have a little work to do. We're exiting a lockdown, entering a recession. What level it reaches, I'll leave that up to you. All I can do is continue to show you some of the things that are really going on out there that nobody else is potentially showing us. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump over to today's featured property. Then we're going to meet back here and wrap it up. Let's get started. All right, friends, buckle up, strap in, hold on to your hats and glasses, roll up your windows, lock your doors, put on that face mask if you still have one. We're rolling into Inglewood, California in Los Angeles County. Everything's not all rainbows and sunshine here. Let's jump over to today's featured property and examine the health and the fitness of their housing market. Now let's bring up our crash map, courtesy of our good friends over at Zillow. Everything on our screen going through the kiss of death, price reductions. Take a look at today's dream home. Oops, never mind. Our home looks to be a nightmare. It shows poorly. It's cluttered. Furniture all over the place. It's full of tenants and they don't want to move. Our owner's racing for the exits. Something's broken here. Let's look at its description. Our desperation description reads, excellent investment opportunity for this duplex located in the heart of the city of Champions, Inglewood, situated less than a mile or so from SoFi Stadium and the Kia Forum. Enjoy watching Super Bowl champions Los Angeles Rams and the Chargers and many concerts right in your backyard. Are you kidding me? That sounds horrible. I don't want a concert in my backyard. The streets are going to be loaded with partiers. Let's look at the numbers. Today's Inglewood disaster has a lower value range of approximately $920,000, which is where it should be priced at, as it does not show well. It should actually be under that, yet they're on the market for $950,000. But wait, it gets better or worse, depending on how you're looking at it. Our seller seems to have sweetened it up with a nice price reduction of $1. Are you kidding me? Why would you even do a price change of $1? Who authorized this? This is absolute insanity. Let's keep looking. Even with your hefty $1 price reduction, your cost to own this property with a standard amount down and today's interest rate would be approximately $6,000 a month for your cost to carry. Now, let's check its rent range. It shows its estimated rent range at approximately $4,000 a month. Our cost to carry is $6,000 a month. This tells me it's a horrible investment. What are they talking about? Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up.
All right, friends, welcome back. So what did you think? Can I interest you in a great investment opportunity? There was none there. There was none there. Not unless you want to overpay or come in with a huge down payment to buy down that mortgage to get it to pencil out. For me, standard amounts down. Today's interest rate, show me it pencils out. We'll take a look at that property. This property isn't there yet, and this is one of the areas that's spiking in evictions. Non-paying tenants there were a bunch concentrated in this Los Angeles County, Inglewood in this specific case, and that's I was laughing at myself as I unpackage these things, wrap my head around what we're doing here. Throw a dart at a map of the U.S., you're going to hit an area that's resembling, at some level, what we looked at today. Many areas are in complete trouble. For me, that house, not interested. I love duplexes. I love multi-tenant. I love properties that have an auxiliary rental unit, an income-generating cash register for me every month. But when you read through the description and it said, great investment opportunity next to stadiums and cities and crime and non-paying tenants in probably this case. But most of all, that wasn't an investment opportunity. That thing was too far apart. It didn't come close to penciling out. The price reduction of $1, I would be embarrassed. Who does that? I'm assuming is the only thing I can assume, and that was very misguided. And I was like, no, we can't do $1 price reduction. That doesn't help us. What they're hoping is somebody's watching that property, which had very little saves, by the way, and somehow when they refreshed it as price reduced, it would refresh on the internet and pop up on people's feeds again because it experienced a price reduction. Anybody that selects only show me price reduced properties, things going through price reductions, they were hoping it would pop. Well, if we just lower it $1, then it'll pop back up on people's search feeds on being a price reduced property. That was insulting. Insulting. And for a property in that price range, pushing $1 million, nothing short of a $10,000 price reduction would do, in my opinion. Don't even bother. Just stay on the market. Show no desperation. Show that you're digging your heels in. But when you write great investment opportunity and then reduce it by $1 and it doesn't pencil out, you're not. You better hope Scott Walters doesn't come around and tell you what's really going on. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understanding the biggest artificially created housing bubble ever produced in world history is delivering its blowback in spectacular fashion. Eviction bans are spiking. Loan defaults are spiking. Distressed homes are spiking. It's all happening. Everything they said couldn't happen is. I'll let you guys decide what you think of this one, if we should pay attention to it or ignore it. I'll be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me. And links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.